Hi folks, welcome to the Pelican Society. In this video, I'd like to explain the Teaching the Classics curriculum, which is a resource available to our premium subscribers. To get an idea what the curriculum can do, navigate to the curriculum page in the Pelican Society website, where you'll see a description of what we've done to create this resource. There are a couple of screenshots of some of the elements of the curriculum at the top of the page, and then a description of literary core skills and assignment templates. What we've done is broken down the Teaching the Classics method into a set of discrete skills that correspond to each element of fiction, whether plot or conflict or setting or theme, for example. And these core skills, of which there are about 75, embody the stepping stones required to form good habits of reading. Once they're mastered, they can empower a student to achieve a thorough literary education, while at the same time helping his teacher along the way organize teaching efforts and measure progress. For each and every one of our literary core skills, we have developed a set of ready-made lessons, or assignment templates, as we call them. These are designed to encourage and measure student mastery of that skill. A teacher can download, edit, and print these templates as handouts, worksheets, tests, or aids to note-taking. The library that I want to introduce you to contains more than 200 of these templates, each one applicable to any work of literature and keyed to a particular element of fiction. We're excited about these because whereas traditional worksheets tend to drain the life out of literature, our assignment templates can capture the vitality of the Socratic method in a practical and tangible way. Now, in order to use the library, you scroll down to the middle of this page where you find a group of green buttons, and you notice that each one corresponds to a particular element of fiction. Clicking a button will essentially sort the literary core skills that correspond to that element of fiction and present them in a list at the bottom of the page. You'll notice here that when I click conflict, that button turns white, and the core skills related to conflict appear in a list at the bottom. This list is organized in much the same way that the questions in the Socratic list in the Teaching the Classics seminar are organized. That is to say, in more or less increasing order of difficulty and complexity. So the first skill related to conflict, which says define and review the definition of conflict, is a fundamental basic level skill, whereas the last one in this list, relate the conflicts in various titles to their main themes, might be considered a more advanced skill related to the structural element of conflict. If I click the top skill here, define and review the definition, we might find, for example, in the set of assignment templates that appear, a single sentence exercise relating to the conflict in David and Goliath. Let me click that link, which is to conflict assignment template number 3, and you can see that it goes to a page devoted to that particular assignment template, on which is summarized the literary core skill that the assignment template belongs to, some resources related to that template, in particular, questions from the Teaching the Classics Socratic list that might be applicable to the assignment, a summary of the elements of fiction related to the assignment type in case you'd like to see other exercises that look the same in terms of form and expectations, and then a description of the assignment template. In this case, this worksheet asks for a sentence or paragraph length answer to Socratic list question 5 or 5a with respect to the story of David and Goliath. Quote, the protagonist tries to blank. Finally, a grading rubric giving the teacher an idea of how to mark the assignment if he or she chooses to do so. And then the download button at the bottom of the page, which allows you to download the assignment template to your computer. It comes down to us in Word format, and I will go ahead and open it up and show you this particular assignment template. A place for name, class, and date at the top, a place to write a score or grade, and then the assignment itself, which in this case contains a version of the story of David and Goliath for the student to read, and then a short one-sentence assignment prompt at the bottom of the page. Describe the conflict in this story by filling in the blank in the sentence below. As I said, this assignment template is designed for an early level interaction with the literary core skill or the structural element of fiction, conflict. If I go back to the library and select the conflict button again, let's take a comparison here and take a look at an advanced version of an assignment template related to conflict. I'll click number 25, relate conflict to theme, and you'll see a similar page where the literary core skill is described, the elements of fiction connected to the assignment template are listed, there's a description of the assignment. This worksheet asks for a paragraph or page length evaluation of the thematic significance of the current story's main conflict, and a grading rubric suggesting principles by which the teacher might mark the assignment. In this case, there's also an example of the template filled out by a hypothetical student with respect to Elizabeth Spear's The Bronze Bow. And you can click on that and read more or less an answer key if you like. But I'll click the Download Template button to give you an idea of what conflict template number 25 looks like. And you'll notice as I bring up the template itself that there are a couple of sections that are highlighted in yellow. And these are, of course, places where the teacher can edit the assignment template to make it correspond to the work being studied, to add details specific to the particular situation. This is simply a Word document which can be edited at your discretion. Save it, keep it on your computer for future use, print it off in as many copies as you like, and distribute it as a worksheet or a test or an aid to note-taking or what have you. As I return back to the curriculum website, let me just re-emphasize by scrolling down to the green buttons in the middle of the page that of all the elements of fiction, including plot, character, conflict, setting, theme, style, context, composition, recitation and poetry, and etc., each one contains a set of literary core skills related to that element, and each set of literary core skills, I should say each core skill, contains a set of assignment templates, giving you options as to how to measure and encourage mastery of the core skill. I mentioned before that there are more than 200 assignment templates in the Teaching the Classics curriculum library, and it is hoped that such tools will help teachers verify and measure and achieve literary education in the classroom, regardless of its shape or size. I hope this resource is useful and encouraging to you, and I thank you for watching.